So you have 007 James Bond making his debut. I'm so excited to see this guy, and I have to say, I mean, his movies are amazing. Are James Bond, and the fact that we have him on the roster is just amazing. Anyway, match underway already as an inverted atomic drop onto James Bond to continue this matchup, but we have Link as his opponent, and much like Chuck Norris drawing Paul White. I had something in my teeth there. Yeah, sorry about that. But just like last time, I mean, James Bond as well as Chuck Norris, they drew from a bowl of guys that were not already scheduled to have a match tonight. And out of all the guys that they could have drawn, I mean, for Chuck Norris, he got Paul White, and for James Bond, James Bond, he got Link. So, I mean, and the fact is, 007, he's all alone. He's not working with anybody. He's not working with Doom. He's not working with the Trailblazers. He's on his own. He's a rogue agent. So he's on his own. So I'll be interested to see how he does against Link. I mean, after all, James Bond does not have his gun like he usually would have in many of his missions, but being that this is a wrestling match, I mean, I'm going to be interested to see how he does without a weapon. And that if he does have a weapon, it would just be his fists. Although Link has proven time and again that he doesn't need a sword to beat up anybody, especially in the ring. Although James Bond's doing a pretty good job against Link. Well, unfortunately, Link scouted him. I mean, for James Bond, I mean, this is his first match inside a ring. I mean, yeah, he has been featured in other promotions. And he's done particularly well in each of them. So for him, I mean, this would be another, promotion in the long list of promotions he's competed in. I can't even talk. He's competed for. I gotta slow down. Like, this promotion, I mean, is one of a long list of promotions he's wrestled for. And to draw Link as your first match, as your first opponent, well, all I can say is best of luck to 007. And an elbow right to the top of the head of Link. And Link, inverted atomic drop onto James Bond. Now he picks up 007. Oh, wait a minute. What's he doing here? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now he's got a Boston Crab onto Link. And now Link is in trouble, but let's see if he can reach for the ropes, or if he can even get out of this move. Yes, he does. His legs are very, very strong. A fist drop onto 007. And then an elbow. A T-bone suplex onto 007. Oh, but a takedown onto Link. I'll tell you one thing. James Bond is doing pretty well against Link. I'll tell you one thing. Oh, and a knee right to the head of Link. And then whipped into the corner. Uh-oh, now he's going to set him up for her. Uh-oh. A super choke slam onto James Bond. And uh-oh, Bond is pissed. Flying forearm. Inverted atomic drop. And a scoop and a slam onto Link. And he goes for the cover. One. Nope. Kick out at one by Link. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What's he doing? Pile driver. A pile driver on a Link. But is that enough? 1. No. Kick out at 1. And then an elbow onto the head of Link. And now whipped into the corner. Ooh, nice uppercut. Nice flying uppercut onto Link. And, okay, what's James Bond doing? Well, both men are on the outside, so I can only venture a guess as to what's going to happen here. Wait a minute. Another pile driver, this time on the floor. And that busted open Link. Although, it looks like James Bond is doing what he usually does. He's licensed to kill. Although, James Bond gets right back out into the ring only to leave. Well, he went back inside the ring to break up the count. Just so he can do more to Link at this point. Not sure what he's trying to do here. Okay, now he's setting him up on the table. Oh, no. Don't tell me he's going to do this. He's not going to do this. Oh, my God! An elbow drop onto Link, through the table, breaking the table, as well as Link, and just destroying the table. Although Link somehow finds a way to fight back. If anything, I think Link must have been awakened here. And now, look at this. Wow! Just like that, tossing James Bond onto the floor. Alright, well now both men make the ring. Alright, let me slow down. Both men are back in the ring, breaking the count. And a neck breaker onto Link. And now, wait a minute, well, he was going to go for a Dragon Sleeper, but Link was too close to the ropes, but Link is in deep trouble now. I mean, just like anybody, James Bond, whenever he smells blood, he goes in for the kill. And then a clothesline on the Link. Now he picks up Link. And another pile driver. Well, Link was smart enough to exit the ring, but he might have only bought himself some time, and, well, down goes Link. Now both men are on the outside. And rammed into the steps was Link. And rammed into the apron, but now both men enter the ring. Wait a minute. Bow and arrow. Bow and arrow onto James Bond. Don't tell me that's enough to beat him. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2. You have got to be kidding me. James Bond had Link in trouble, and somehow Link finds a way to win. I just cannot believe it. I mean, Link was in deep trouble, somehow found a way to beat 007 James Bond. I mean, James Bond had the match won, But all it took was one bow and arrow, and James Bond stood no chance. But we still have more matches coming up, and that will come up right after this.